Hey guys, welcome back. Today I just wanted to provide a bit of an update on my last video because I actually got a little bit misled by some information that I'd heard before, and I didn't do my own research, which was stupid, and I will from now on out, like completely and utterly. If you guys want as well, I can leave the links I used and stuff down below so you guys can also check it out. Anyway, let's get right into the video. What I want to talk about today is Tren, because last time I said Tren was worse than steroids, but I actually didn't realize that steroids themselves was a category with multiple types, multiple subcategories and stuff like that. So that's basically what I'm going to be kind of correcting in this video. To start out with, Tren is a nandrolone group steroid, which is an holy shit. Sorry guys, I'm fucking holy bad at reading. Tren is a steroid from the nandrolone group, which is basically an anabolic steroid, usually used to treat chronic illnesses like anemia, osteoporosis, and muscle atrophy. But Tren itself is so bad compared to most anabolic androgenic steroids, or AAS as I'll just call them from now on out, is so bad that it's not used on people at all and purely used as an animal steroid to increase muscle growth and appetite in cattle. Tren is actually used to beef up cattle, so cows and stuff like that, which weigh 5 times the average human, because obviously we need to beef them up for meat and stuff like that to produce more meat for people and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So you can see how having something that's made for something about 5 times your weight, it might be a little bit bad for people. And it's been completely banned in Australia and probably some other countries. The site I used, or article I used rather, was an Australian article, so that's about the peak of my knowledge in terms of where it's banned. But I'm sure it's banned in other countries. Even if it's not banned, it's heavily tracked. It's made you have to have permits on permits and stuff to even own it. And the reason that it is so heavily watched is because a lot of the common side effects are really bad for you, to the point where it could end up killing you pretty much. I mean, immediately upon injecting it, there's a thing called Tren cough, which apparently causes tightness in your chest, which makes it hard to breathe and gives you a nasty fucking cough. Other side effects are roid rage, obviously, because you're having an overload of testosterone, and it causes a severe spike in your anger part of your brain. I don't really know how that works all in all, but all you guys need to know is that this shit will make you mad. This shit will make you mad, and that's not good for anyone. You shouldn't feel angry because of a drug you're taking. That's a clear sign you shouldn't be taking it. Another side effect is sleep issues, which people have cutely named trensomnia. And a third one that I'll mention is the complete shutdown of your natural testosterone production, which means if you start taking this for long enough, you will have to keep taking something similar. You will have to keep taking some sort of steroid to keep testosterone in your body. Obviously, you shouldn't continue to take Tren after this happens. You should probably switch to something doctors prescribe to you, like testosterone, at a reasonable dose that is made and tailored specifically for your body. Basically, what it means is that once you start doing Tren, you literally can't stop unless you decide that you need medical help, which a lot of these people are delusional enough to think that they don't. On top of that, it's highly addictive and in the same class of drug as heroin, just to give you a bit of perspective. One guy quoted saying that, "I know for myself that I will never touch Tren again. The psychological effects of that I was not ready for and not capable of handling. My mind pretty much went to mush. I was an angry..." I can't say the word on YouTube. "You couldn't have told me anything different, even if you were right. I was still right, it was just fucked. So I think this drug plays a massive role in the psychological aspects." And comparing Tren to a normal AAS, test or testosterone, it's about 5 times more androgenic and anabolic, meaning it builds like muscle and masculinizes users about 5 times as fast and effectively, which is the draw to Tren for a lot of these looks maxes. But you can understand how it being 5 times as powerful would probably be 5 times, or if not more, worse for you than just taking like an irregular amount of testosterone. Like, you can see how horrible this would be for not just your body but your mind, and how it can probably just fuck you up for the rest of your life. The reason that I wanted to bring clavicular up into this again is for a more wholesome reason, which I'll get to at the end of the video. But it's just, you guys need to understand how insane this guy is and what he's pushing onto people with his influence. He's been doing Tren, according to him. He's been doing Tren since he was 14. He's 20 now, which means he's been allegedly doing it for 6 years. Understand, like, how bad that would be. Doing this for 6 months would probably be enough to completely destroy you for the rest of your life. He's been doing it for 6 years. It's unbelievable how this guy is even alive, in all honesty. It's so horrible for your body to have an overload of anything that you can die from a lot of overdoses, even if you think that it's like a harmless chemical in your body, you know? And testosterone in men is specifically something you should never go over your body's natural limit, which every single person on the planet has. Even Clavicular, who thinks he's God apparently, will not survive Tren overdoses. Like, he is like most likely taking too much, and it's definitely not going to be good for his health. I will be very surprised if he even doubles his age from now. Anyway, to get to the point that I wanted to say about this whole situation is, you shouldn't feel the need to resort to drug use to improve self-image or self-worth. And I understand that, like, self-care is really hard to do in the big 26 because there's a lot of negativity being spread around, and there's a lot of like this need to be the best that you can be. But I can tell you for a fact, you really don't need to. You just need to be as good as you can. And that doesn't mean you need to look like an alpha giga chad sigma looks maxer. You just need to be a good person. It doesn't matter what you look like or how people perceive you, unless it's in the sense of your character. People might judge you based on your appearance, but the people that know you will judge you based on your character, and those people are the only opinions you should validate. Those people are the only like people with the opinions you should care about. There is no other reason to value a stranger's opinion other than for your own like inbuilt natural response to a social norm that you need to be this good-looking, well-mannered person. Anyway, I just wanted to leave you guys with one final message. And I'm not great with words, but I just want to say this. If you feel worthless, ugly, or unloved, just know for a fact you aren't. Because no matter who, where, or what you are, someone has cared about you. Someone has wanted happiness for you. And if that isn't true, I'll be that person. And I hope my comments will be that person too. If you have anything to get off your chest and you feel like sharing it, please leave a comment down below about it. Never feel like you're a burden for venting your true feelings, and never sink into drug use, even if it's steroids, to improve your looks or your mental state. It's never worth it. I've been down that road and can tell you for a fact that there are no streetlights there, only darkness. So please, share your burdens below and know you're never alone, even when you feel alone. And thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you for being alive. I love you all.